Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University and sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy. And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Here we live between big city and small town, but we don't do anything halfway. We play in a community that's safe for families while providing our kids big city opportunities. We work in a place proud of its rural history that's already writing its future in science and technology. This is a place where we love our neighbors and where a small town is more like a big family. Sioux Center, live life in the middle of everything.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry-out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Furniture Mart. Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, window treatments at your local Furniture Mart, family-owned and located downtown Sioux Center.
Hey there, my name's Eli Tinsky, and I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. One of my favorite things about being in the Dordt Media Network is you get to learn about cinematography while also getting to watch and learn more about your favorite sports. Shout out to my friends and family back home, and thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jonah Hoffmeyer from Paulina, Iowa. Something I like about the Dordt Media Network is all the equipment that we get to learn each year. I'd like to give a shout out to my family in Paulina and my sister in Orange City. Thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Welcome to Sioux Center and the DeWitt Gymnasium and a men's JV basketball game between the Dordt Defenders and the Mount Marty Lancers. Starting lineup for the Dordt Defenders, taking the tip, number 35, Cade McLaughlin. Number 11, Ben Loverud. Number 4, Xavier Van Beek. Number 43, Ty Van Essen. And number 0, Tyson Bohr is your starting 5. Tip goes the Lancers' way. And unfortunately, I do not have rosters for the Lancers at all, so best I can do is just their numbers, as number 22 takes the ball down the baseline, passes out to number 24 beyond the arc, good for 3. And here is Van Beek with the ball, passes it to Van Essen. Van Essen will lay it off to Loverud. Loverud inside to Van Essen. Van Essen backing his defender down. He's into the paint. Ball into the right hand. Fakes left, goes right. Ball off the glass, no good. Lancers take over. Number 1 with the ball, lays it off to number 24. 24 fakes right, goes left, puts the ball up off the glass, no good. Van Essen goes for the rebound. It's going to go off foul on number 24 of the Lancers. And here is Bohr with it. Here's another look at that three-pointer from number 24. As here's Van Beek with the ball into the paint, lays it up for Van Essen. Van Essen converts the layup off the glass. 3-2 is your score. Lancers in front. Here's number 1 with the ball guarded by Van Beek. He lays it off to number 34. 34 takes the deep three off the glass. Good. Banks in the three. And here is Van Beek once again with the left hand. Takes the three-pointer up top, no good. Rebounded by number 12. And that ball gets away from him, but number 22 able to get to it, lays it off to number 1. Number 1 with it, hands it off to number 24. 24 goes down the left side, inside. Nope, lays it off to number 12. Passes number 22. 22 to 34. 34 guarded by Van Essen, picks up his dribble, passes it to number 24. Guarded by Bohr. Pass it number 1 to number 22. Number 22 with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Van Essen. Van Essen lays it off to Van Beek, and Van Beek with the left hand to number 0, Tyson Bohr. Tyson Bohr passes to the corner to Van Beek. Van Beek to McLaughlin in the corner. McLaughlin with a pass to Van Essen. Van Essen, ball in the right hand up top. He'll hand it off. No, he keeps it. Loses his dribble, but he'll pass it to Bohr now. Bohr, we have 7 to shoot. Bohr to Van Essen. Van Essen for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Loverud. Loverud out to Bohr. And Bohr to Van Beek. 15 now on the clock. And he'll pass it in. McLaughlin will pass it inside to Van Essen. Van Essen, ball in the right hand. Out to Loverud. Loverud to Van Beek again. 5 to shoot. Van Beek takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Good defense by the Lancers as they transition now to offense. Number 1 with the ball. He's guarded by Van Beek. Number 24 will pass it to 12. 12 for 3. Another bank in for the 3. He's got, I believe, he has 6 points, back-to-back threes for him. And McLaughlin now with the ball on the baseline. He spins to his right. He tries to go up, foul. McLaughlin will go to the line, shoot 2. Oh, no, they're going to say it was on the floor before the shot. So it'll be defender ball inbounding from the baseline. That's number 4, Xavier Van Beek. Van Beek now. Pass it in to Van Essen. Van Essen out to Loverud. Loverud goes left with the left hand. Bounce past Van Essen. Gets tipped away. Foul called on the defenders. Foul called on Van Essen. His first of the game. Another look at that three-pointer by number 12. Off the glass and good. Not often you see a bank 3. And we had back-to-back banks. Shot, air balls, and it's going to go out of bounds. Defender Van Beek with it. He'll take it on into the front court. He tries to bounce past to Loverud. Not looking. Turnover. Lancers take control of it to 24. 24 for 3. In and out. No good. Van Beek takes it. Van Beek will pass it to Loverud. Loverud to Van Essen. Van Essen to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will take the 3. Off the front rim, no good for McLaughlin. Number 1. Pass to number 22. 22 to number 12. 12 will take the 3, but it's swatted away by Loverud. And that'll go off of number 12, and it'll be defender ball. Great defense by Ben Loverud. Anticipated that shot. They shot a lot of 3s so far, but he saw that one coming, put a hand up, swatted that one away. No doubt about it. Off a Lancer as well. Here's another look at that. He just saw it coming, double screen. He fights through it, and he's got lanky arms, and there's a layup by Van Beek off the glass. Good for 2. Number 1 with the basketball now. He into the front court, passes it off to number 24. 24 drives left, and he will put that one in for 2. 11-4 is your score here. 15:25 in the first half remaining. McLaughlin with the ball. He'll pass it to Van Essen. Van Essen. Van Essen, Van Beek to Loverud. Loverud into Van Essen. Nice layoff for Loverud. Loverud's going to get fouled as he had a clear path to the basket. We know he has some bunnies. He can jump. He can dunk. And so that foul will prevent him from scoring the easy 2, and he'll shoot 2 from the stripe. Loverud, first free throw. That one falls. 2 subs here for the Lancers, number 20 and 25 coming in for number 12 and 22. And here is Loverud. Loverud 1 for 2 from the line. And number 24 will take control. He drives at Bohr. Puts that one up, no good. McLaughlin with the board. He gets that one tipped away from him. Number 1 with the ball, takes the shot from the free throw line, and that's going to fall. Long pass to Van Essen. Van Essen. McLaughlin to Loverud. Loverud to Bohr to McLaughlin to Van Essen to Van Beek. Van Beek goes left. He's still up top. He can't get into the paint. Passes it to Van Essen. Van Essen, ball in the right hand. He tries to go up, swat it away. It's going to go off a Lancer defender ball. 8 to shoot for the defenders. And the pass goes quickly to Loverud. Loverud tries to lay it off the glass. No good, too strong. Not a great shooting performance from the defenders so far. 13 to 5 is your score. The Lancers in front. Number 25 with the ball, passes to number 1. Number 1 looking for a pass to number 2, guarded by Van Essen. Number 2 will lay it off to number 24. 24 to 1, guarded by Van Beek. Number 1 goes right, fade away. No good off the front rim. Van Essen with it. He'll pass it to Van Beek. Van Beek to Van Essen. Van Essen to Bohr. Bohr for 3. No good. That it'll take a bad bounce out of bounds. Lancer ball. Lancers will inbound. Now we have a sub coming in. Spencer Mackey coming in for the defenders. He will take out Loverud. And there is the Lancers with the ball to number 11. 11 now will pass to number 25 rather. 25 crossover to the right hand. He's guarded by Van Essen. He'll take it post-entry pass. McLaughlin with the double team. Good defense by the defenders, but he converts anyway. Number 2 with the bucket. And Van Beek will pass long to Bohr. Bohr with a spin move into the paint, puts it up with the right hand. Good. 15-7 is your score. 13-16 remaining here in the first half. Mount Marty with the ball, number 25 down the left sideline. He will take it into the paint and kick it out to number 24. Number 24 kicks it out to number 20. 20 with a 3. No good. And that'll go off of number 4, Xavier Van Beek, and that was a great little high basketball IQ play there. Keep it inbounds, momentarily hit it off of the closest defender, and Mount Marty will inbound now. 20 to shoot, and that'll go out to number 20, 20 to 24, 24 to 25. 25 takes a screen from number 2. He thinks about shooting. No, he passes it to number 11. Number 11 drives. We're going to get a foul called on the defenders. That foul on Spencer Mackey. And we will get another inbound play from the Lancers. That pass goes out to number 20, who passed it to 11. 11 trying to go right. That's stolen by McLaughlin. McLaughlin, clear path to the basket, goes up. He'll finger roll for an easy bucket. Timeout called by the Lancers, their first of the game. This timeout is sponsored by Casey'sBakery.com. Go to Casey'sBakery.com for any of your bakery needs. And we will go to a quick break and be right back after this.
As a bank that cares about supporting small businesses, American State Bank assisted hundreds of young entrepreneurs launch their first business. Starting a business can be complicated, even when it's just a lemonade stand. It's never too early to begin thinking towards your next project, and we'll be here to help make it go as smoothly as possible. Supporting entrepreneurs, no matter their age, it's what we do.
Welcome back to Sioux Center. Lancers over the defenders right now, 15-9, 12:37 remaining in the first half. Lancers with the ball. Number 25 will dribble up the left line, ball in his right hand. He'll go right, takes the screen from number 11, and he's guarded closely by Van Beek. He'll pass it out to 11, who's guarded by Mackey. He'll take the screen from number 2. Number 11 out or kicks it off to number 25, and a bounce pass to number 11, and a great pass by number 25 to a cutting player in number 11 on the baseline for an easy, not an easy finish. He made it look easy, and here is Van Beek, who will get fouled by number 25. Van Beek, or not Van Beek, excuse me, that's Mackey who will lay it off to Van Beek. Van Beek now to Van Essen, Van Essen to Boer. Boer to Van Beek. Van Beek thought about shooting or passing. Nope, he'll pass it to Boer. Boer to Van Essen, Van Essen to Van Beek. Van Beek with a 3, good for Van Beek. That makes the score 12 for the defenders. So 17, or is it for 9? No, excuse me, 17-9. Nope, foot on the line maybe? Because they only gave him 1 on that one. Score 17, there it is, 17-12. Lancers leading. And there's a 3 for the Lancers, no good. Rebounded by Boer. Boer now for the defenders, pass it to Van Essen. Van Essen with a nice pass to Mackey. Mackey goes up, foul called on number 11. Mackey shooting 2 here. Here's another look at that 3-pointer. Great look by Van Beek. So here's Mackey. Mackey converts the first free throw. Loverood and Heiser coming in for McLaughlin and Boer. Second free throw from Mackey. No good off the back rim. Rebounded by Loverood. Loverood to Heiser. Heiser gets fouled by number 12. That's 5 fouls already by the Lancers. Still a lot of time here in the first half. Loverood will pass it to Van Beek, and Van Beek back to Loverood. Loverood will get it to Van Essen. Van Essen to Heiser. Heiser into the paint, back out to Van Essen. Van Essen pump fakes, drives, kicks out to Van Beek. Van Beek drives. Nice move by Van Beek. Makes the score 17-15 now. And that, I believe, is 6 unanswered. And that'll go up off the rim, no good. Defenders take control, chance to take the lead or tie it here. Van Beek, some nice moves. Loses it, gets it to Van Essen, excuse me. Van Essen gets to Mackey. Van Essen gets the ball back and passes to Van Beek. Van Beek drives left into the paint. Nope, gives it to Van Essen. Van Essen from the free throw line. Good for Van Essen. Number 25 with the ball now. He'll lay it off for number 11. 11 pass across court to number 22. 22. Crossover to his left. That's going to go off of a Lancer defender ball. Van Beek now with the ball. He'll go left. He's guarded closely by number 25, but he'll pass it to Van Essen. Van Essen, nice entry pass to Heiser. Heiser lays it off the glass and good. 19-17 defenders take the lead for the first time in the game. And there's number 11 with it now for the Lancers. Pass to number 25. 25 goes right. Looking to shoot. Nope, he lays it up for number 22. Spencer Mackey gets the interception. Passes it out quickly to Heiser. Heiser with a bounce pass trying to get to Van Essen. Van Essen will lay it. Oh, and they're going to say Van Essen was already out of bounds. Some good hustle by the defenders, and number 3 will come in for number 11. Lancers with the basketball now. Number 25 will cross into the front court. He goes down the right side, hands it off to number 24. Passes number 3, guarded by Mackey. He takes a screen from number 22. He goes right. Kicks it into the corner. Number 25 back out to 3. Inside 22, knocked away by Loverood. Here's Van Essen now down the right sideline. Into the paint. Nope, not quite. He picks up his dribble, pass out to Loverood. Loverood out to Van Beek. Van Beek for 3. Good for Van Beek. 22-17 timeout called by the Lancers with 9:06 remaining in the first half. This timeout sponsored to you by Casey'sBakery.com. Go to Casey'sBakery.com for any of your bakery needs. We'll be right back after this.
Family, farm, business, community. People's Bank, where values matter.
We're back here after that timeout sponsored by Casey'sBakery.com. In a game, defenders are leading 22-17 in a game where they were trailing 17-9 at one point. So they've turned the offense around this last couple minutes. And the Lancers will take the ball. There's number 10. He'll lay it off to number 1. Number 1 goes down and will pass it number 11. Number 11 to number 4. Number 4 guarded by Loverood. And nice defense by Loverood. He almost had a fast break opportunity. He likes to stay, and he has a good defensive opportunity. Does he get a piece of that one? I'm not sure. He doesn't get a piece of that one, and number 11 will lay it in for the first points in what seems like an eternity. Here is number 10, Cole Heiser with it. He'll lay it off to Loverood. Loverood to Bohr. Bohr telling Mackey to cut. He tries to get it to him, and that's going to be tipped and stolen by the Lancers. Number 5 will kick it out to number 1. Number 1 out to number 10 in the corner. Travel going to be called, number 10. Defender ball. Here is Bohr. He will give it to Van Beek, and Van Beek will take his time working his way up the court. Into the front court is Van Beek. He takes a screen from Loverood. He goes left with the ball on the left foot back, and he breaks that man. Oh my goodness, what a move, but he doesn't convert. Spencer Mackey with the rebound. Spencer Mackey out to Van Beek. Van Beek for 3. Good for Van Beek. Defenders increasing their lead, 25-19. Number 1 with the ball. Pass out to number 10. Number 10 cuts right. He spins into the block. Travel. Here's another look at that great rebound by Mackey, who finds Van Beek in the corner. Some great work by the Dordt Media Network there. And here is the defenders. Loverood out to Heiser. Heiser will find Bohr. Bohr will find Loverood. Back to Bohr. Bohr to Van Beek, and Van Beek with the basketball now. He pulls up for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Mount Marty will take the ball. Number 11 with it, guarded by Loverood. He goes up. Oh, what a block by Loverood. Gets that one stuck in. My friends and I always call that the armpit of the basket. Not really sure what it's actually called, but stuck there. That'll be defender ball now. What a block by Van Beek. Bunch of subs coming in for the defenders. Loverood is going to come out. We have Eli Van Essen, Willem DeYoung, Caden McLaughlin back in. Ty Van Essen still in, and Wyatt Golker now in for the defenders. There is DeYoung. DeYoung takes the ball to the hoop, drains it. Defenders crowd loves it. And here is number 1 into the paint. He'll get called. No, sorry. The defenders will get called for a foul. That's number 15, Eli Van Essen, with the foul. And we're going to get 3 subs in for the Lancers, number 24, number 3, and 34, all coming in for number 1, number 4, and number 10. It'll be number 11 inbounding the ball for the Lancers. McLaughlin with the defense out to number 3, and 3 out to 24. 24 takes the 3, and he's good for that one. Number 24, good from range. He's the shooter. And here it goes. Van Essen. Van Essen out to McLaughlin, back to Van Essen. Van Essen for 3, good for Van Essen. That's Ty Van Essen rather than Eli Van Essen. Number 15 being Eli, number 43 being Ty. Here is number 3 now with the ball down the right side. He passes number 34. 34 will hand it off to number 11. Number 11 with the ball at the top of the key. Passes number 5. Number 5 to 34. 34 guarded by Van Essen. He'll take the 3 off the front rim. No good. Rebounded by Van Essen. Van Essen going down the right line, right side of the court. He'll pass it to Golker. Golker to DeYoung. Golker now with the left side. He goes, tries to lay it up, and it's going to go off of Golker. Golker can't believe it, but it will be Lancer basketball. Here is number 11 with the ball down the right side. To number 3. Number 3 will take the screen from number 34. He passes to the corner, number 5 with it. He passes out to number 11. Number 11 inside to number 34. 34 guarded by Van Essen. He'll fake the shot. No travel. Almost. And that's going to go out of bounds off of a Lancer. Number 5 was the last one to touch that one. It'll be defender ball now. Here is DeYoung passing it in. He'll pass it to Van Essen, and Van Essen will go into the front court with the basketball. Bounce pass to the other Van Essen, and a nice pass to Golker. Golker to the corner. That'll find Eli Van Essen. Foul called on number 3. Another look at that 3-pointer by Van Essen. Oh, and we're going to have a 1-and-1 opportunity here. We are in the bonus. Mount Marty with 7 fouls. And this is Eli Van Essen shooting his first free throws of the game. First one good, he'll get another. Second free throw from Van Essen. Also good, converts both of them. 32-22 is your score here. 5.5 remaining in the first half. McLaughlin with the pressure on number 11. He'll take the screen from number 34, pass it out to number 12. Number 12 takes the 3. No good, rebounded by number 34. McLaughlin with the defense. Foul on McLaughlin. So now a foul called on McLaughlin. That's his first of the game, and number 34 will be shooting free throws for the Lancers. First shot up and good. And 2 subs for the Lancers. Number 25-32 coming in for number 3 and 11. Number 34's second free throw, also good, 2 for 2 for that trip. Pass to Willem DeYoung by McLaughlin. DeYoung now will pass it to Van Essen, and Van Essen will lay it off to the other Van Essen. Van Essen trying to get it to DeYoung. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by a Lancer. Will remain defender ball. DeYoung with it, he'll lay it out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will get a foul called on number 32. That's a block on the baseline. He'll be shooting 1-1. Here's McLaughlin. First one good for McLaughlin. And McLaughlin shooting his second. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by number 12. He'll pass it inside number 25 into the front court at the top of the arc. Number 24, pump fake, out to 34. 34 thought about shooting, pump fake once again. Doesn't hand it off to number 12, but instead will pass it across court. Number 24. 24 with the three, no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin. McLaughlin with the ball now. He will cross half court, no kick ball. That'll go out of bounds off a defender, or excuse me, off a Lancer. Here is DeYoung. DeYoung to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, he'll go right. Nice bounce pass to Golker. Golker out to DeYoung, and DeYoung will give it to Van Essen. To Van Essen for three, good! There's Ty Van Essen with another three-pointer, increases the lead. 39-24, or it could be 36-24. I wasn't sure what the original score was. Here's 24 now, passes out to 25. 25, spin move inside, tries to get it out. He will get it out to number 12. Number 12 with a three, no good. That's going to go to Van Essen on the rebound. Van Essen now. He tries to get it to McLaughlin on the other side. He cannot, and there's number 12 who tries to get it down into the block. That's going to be swatted away by Golker. And here is Eli. Van Essen with the ball going the other way for the defenders. Passes it to Ty Van Essen. Van Essen will hand it off. No, he cuts inside to the corner. And now he's closely guarded. Now trying to get rid of it. He's trying to get it to DeYoung. He does. DeYoung out to Golker. Golker, good for three. 39-24 now. I knew we'd get to 39 eventually, but here's 25 now. He'll pass it out to 34. 34 will hand it off to 24, guarded closely by Van Essen. Out to 25. 25. Inside pass to number 34. 34 takes the shot off the front rim. It's going to be rebounded by McLaughlin. He passes it quickly to Golker. Golker now into the front court. Takes the ball behind his back. Nice move into the paint. Loses it for a minute, and he'll get it out to Van Essen, who will get it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to DeYoung. DeYoung goes to the basket. Off the glass, good with the left hand. 41-24 now. Number 24 with the ball for the Lancers. He lays it off to number 25. Travel. Few subs now. Number 2 and 22 coming in for 34 and 12. Number 1 also coming in for number 32, excuse me. And it looks like Golker, Van Essen, and DeYoung going to get a little bit of a break as Van Beek, Loverud, and Bohr back in. So here is Van Essen with it. He passes it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, nice rip. And he goes for the dunk, but he's going to get fouled instead. Nice move to create some space on the right side and get to the basket quickly. Draws the foul. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Or excuse me, it's a double bonus now, or they called a shot. I'm not sure. Either one. He's shooting, misses the first one. McLaughlin's second free throw. That one falls. And now number 25 with the ball. He'll go down the right side. He passes it to number 2. Number 2 will lay it off to number 1. Number 1 out to 25. 25 jabs right. Passes it number 2 up top to 24. 24 up top once again. He'll take the 3. No good. That is Van Essen who gets the rebound. He'll pass to Van Beek. Van Beek across court to McLaughlin. McLaughlin inside. He puts the ball up. No good. Here is number 1. Lays it off number 24. 24 spins. Nope, travel. 2:04 left in the half. And then we're going to get a sub, number 5 coming in for number 24. Van Beek will take the inbound from Bohr. And Van Beek into the front court. He'll pass it to Van Essen. Van Essen to Bohr, and Bohr into the paint. He'll get it to Van Beek. Van Beek trying to get it to Lovery. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by number 1. Here is Loverud. He inbounds it to Van Essen. Van Essen one-on-one with number 2. He takes him, backing him into the paint, to the block. Loses the ball, no foul. Mount Marty takes it the other way. Number 1 with the ball into the paint. He goes up, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin, lays it off for Bohr. Bohr now with the ball in this left hand, 90 seconds to play. And here is Bohr. He'll lay it off to Van Essen, and Van Essen to McLaughlin for 3. Good for McLaughlin. 45-24 now. Just over a minute left in the first half. Number 1 hands it off to number 25. 25 into the paint, puts it up, no good. McLaughlin trying to get the rebound. It's going to go off of McLaughlin. And a sub coming in for the Lancers. Number 3 going to come in for number 25. Number 22 with it. Passes out to number 3. Number 3 to number 1. Number 1, ball at the free throw line. He gives it to number 22. Number 22 into the paint, guarded by McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes for the block. Going to be called for a foul. Two shots coming for number 22. First one falls. Second one, that one falls as well. Score 45-26, under a minute to play now. And here is Van Beek. Van Beek takes a screen from Van Essen. He'll go to the elbow. He passes it back up top to Bohr. Bohr to Loverud. Loverud will get it to Van Essen. Van Essen to Loverud. Loverud to Van Beek. Van Beek to Van Essen. Van Essen back to Loverud. Takes a screen from Van Essen. Loverud going to be fouled on the play. He will shoot. He's shooting 2 now in the double bonus. And Loverud, first free throw. Good for Loverud. Get a sub here. Here's Heiser coming in for McLaughlin. Number 34 coming in for 2. Loverud converts both his free throws. 30 seconds now for the Lancers to do something with. Shot clock is turned on. Very minimal difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Here's 34 with the ball at the logo. Passes number 1, guarded closely by Van Beek. He'll go right, double teamed. Out to number 34, 34 for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Loverud gets to it. He passes to Van Essen. Van Essen, he'll go up, no good. And here's number 1 with the shot at the half. No shot, says the referee. Travel, 1.2 seconds left for the defenders to maybe even get a shot off. And it'll be Bohr to pass it in. That's going to be touched, and no shot. I guess that was a shot, but doesn't fall. Score is 47-26. Defenders overcome what looked like a shaky start, and they lead at half, 47-26. We'll be back shortly in about 8 minutes for the start of the second half on the Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And sponsored by Sioux Center Health Therapy, partnering with Dordt University to provide quality care to all athletes. Sioux Center Health Therapy.
Hello fans of Defender Sports, hope you're enjoying the game whether you're a friend or family member of a player or coach or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice and it shows. But going into each and every game, there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has, and that's a game plan. If these players and coaches are willing to put this much time into planning for a game, how much more important is putting together a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, but if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, we've been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things more important than finances, while being good stewards of the resources God has entrusted to their care. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media. Check out our podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or your favorite podcast app, or schedule a complimentary meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. Enjoy the rest of the game and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection, connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner & Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
We're here in Sioux Center for the start of the second half between the Dordt Defenders and the Mount Marty Lancers. Defenders are leading 47-26 in a game where they were once trailing 17-9. So they have really picked up their offensive production here. And we're going to get a stoppage. So yeah, we restart here. I'm not sure what happened, but here's number 24 with it. 24 pass out to 34. 34 for three. Good for number 34. Quick bucket for the Lancers, and they're looking at a little bit of a trap here. Loverud gets it to Van Essen. Van Essen for two. So the defenders answer right back with the two. And 34 pulls up for three. Oh my goodness, he's on fire. And Loverud will take it. There is Van Beek to Loverud, looking for the trap. They get it to Van Essen. Van Essen goes up. Good. And one opportunity here for Ty Van Essen. He will shoot one. And the shot from Ty Van Essen. That'll fall. And one converted. 52-32 is your score. Early here, just a minute in to the second half. And here's number one. Number one will pass to number 34. Got to guard him close. He made the last 2 3-pointers, and now number 22 gets on the action with a 3-pointer of his own. And Van Beek to Loverud, and Loverud to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with the three from the corner. That one off the side rim, no good. Foul going to be called on Loverud. Lancer ball. They'll take over after that foul over the back called on Loverud. Here is number one. He'll get it to number 34, who gets it out to number 24. Number 24 drives right, kicks it to the corner. Number 22 for three. Ooh, in and out, no good for number 22. And here is Bohr. He'll pass out to Van Beek, and Van Beek will try to get it to Van Essen. He will get it to Van Essen at the top of the three-point line. Gets it to McLaughlin under the basket. McLaughlin takes a dribble, goes up, no, foul. That's going to be on the ground. No shot, says the referee. Here's another look at that contested layup and the and one by Ty Van Essen. Van Beek gets the ball. Foul going to be called on number 34 of the Lancers. Van Beek will get it out to Bohr. Bohr inside to Van Essen. Van Essen goes up, foul on number 34 again. His third foul of the game. And so Van Essen will shoot free throws now. First free throw from Van Essen falls. And out comes number 34, in comes 20. Second free throw from Van Essen, good. 2 for 2 from that trip to the line. And now number one will take the ball into the front court, guarded by Van Beek. He'll hand it off to number 22, who'll pass to number 20. 20 to pass to 24. Number 24 passes inside of the paint to number 22. High up the glass, that one's good over McLaughlin. Football pass all the way to Bohr. Bohr gets it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin thought about shooting, no, passes to Bohr. Or that's Van Essen, rather. Van Essen hands it off to Van Beek. Scary play there. He passes to Loverud. Loverud in the corner for three. Good for Loverud. Good ball movement by the defenders. Gets into the corner, and Loverud didn't miss. Here's number 24 for the Lancers. Takes it. Nice bounce pass. Number 22, reverse. No good. Here comes Van Essen. Van Essen, lob pass to Bohr. Inside to Van Essen once again. Van Essen fighting for that ball. Loses it. Number 24 will take control of it for the Lancers. Number 24 into the front court. Pass to number 20 for three. 20. Air balls. Here is Loverud. Gets the rebound. Passes to McLaughlin. McLaughlin into the front court. It goes McLaughlin. Passes it to Van Beek. Van Beek to Van Essen. Van Essen to Loverud. Loverud on the left hand gets it to Van Essen. Van Essen is going to get called for a travel. Number 1 with the ball, guarded by Van Beek. He'll pass to number 20. Now number 24 with it, guarded by Boer. Number 24 passes out to number 1 in the corner. Number 1 bringing the ball back up top. He goes to the right with the ball, switches over to the left, picks up his dribble, gives to number 22, gets it back. Good move, gets around his defender, and number 1 converts that one. Quick transition out. Boer loses that one. McLaughlin fighting for it. He gets out to the corner. Loverud now. Defenders settle back down, 20 to shoot. Gets it inside to McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to get it wide out to Boer. Here's number 22. It's going to be called a foul on Loverud. Shooting 2 from the stripe, number 22. First free throw, good. Second free throw from number 22. Knocks that one down. Defenders take over. Here's Van Beek. They're setting up a trap, passing it to Loverud. Loverud back to Van Beek, and Van Beek to McLaughlin. McLaughlin bounce pass back to Van Beek. Van Beek takes the screen from Van Essen. Nice move from Van Beek. Passes it back out to Loverud. Loverud back to Van Beek. Van Beek guarded closely by number 1. He'll go off the other side of the screen from Van Essen. Gets it to Boer. That's going to be blocked by Boer, but he gets the ball right back, puts it off the glass, and in. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and that one bounced Boer's way as it was blocked right back to him, and he just put it right back up. Here's number 1 for the Lancers. He'll pass it to number 12. Number 12, guarded closely by Loverud. Dribbles left. He'll pass to number 24. 24 thought about shooting. He gets Boer jumping. He'll take the shot from the elbow. That one doesn't fall. McLaughlin trying to get to that one. And it'll go out of bounds off a defender. Here's another look at that one. Gets to Boer's shot. Gets blocked off of number 1. And then right back to him. And then lays it off the glass for an easy 2 points. And we're going to get a conversation here between the referees. And they're going to give him 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Number 24 with the ball. He'll pass it to number 1. Number 1 dribbles right. And that'll get deflected, but number 24 takes it. Loverud with the defense. Nope, going to fall anyway. 59-43 is your score. Lancers still in that trap. And Loverud will get the ball right back. Bounce pass to Boer, who will get it to McLaughlin, who tries to drive, but he'll get fouled. And come Heiser coming in for Boer. Heiser gets the ball in the corner out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will pass it to Van Essen. Van Essen trying to get inside to Van Beek, who will get it to Heiser. Heiser back out to Van Beek. McLaughlin now for 3. Bang! Good for McLaughlin. Score 62-43 now, 14:33 remaining in the second half. And number 1 will take on Van Beek. He'll get called for a charge, offensive foul on number 1. In comes Golker. Golker will take out Loverud. Golker now picks up his dribble in a little bit of trouble. Passes it to Van Beek. Van Beek with a long pass gets it into the front court. That's Heiser with it. Heiser taking on number 22. To Van Beek. Van Beek to McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Nice pass by McLaughlin. Gets the assist on the lay-in by Ty Van Essen. Van Essen has been a scoring machine today. And now number 1 dribbles up the court. Double dribble. It's going to be called on the Lancers. McLaughlin passing it into Van Beek. And Van Beek now dribbling it down the left side into the front court to Van Essen. Van Essen to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, oh, and almost had an absolute slam, but that goes off the back rim. Had everything, just had to put it in the basket. And the Lancers convert on the other side, the fadeaway jumper. Here is Van Beek. He'll pass it short to Van Essen. Van Essen to Golker, and Golker back to Van Essen. Van Essen to Van Beek, and Van Beek will dribble down the left side. Pulls up, nope, to McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to get it inside. He thought about shooting, nope, he gets it to Van Essen. Van Essen now backing his defender down into the paint, goes up off the glass, good. 66-45 is your score. And the Lancers will take the ball the other way. Number 1 with it now. He'll pass to number 2 to 24. 24 takes a screen off number 20, or off 2, and now the ball to 22. He up and around, number 22 off the glass, good. Van Beek passes long to Heiser. Heiser into the paint, out wide into the corner for Van Essen. Van Essen for 3, no good. Foul called on Golker. Loose ball foul called on Golker. We're going to get a sub here as Bohr is going to take out Van Essen, who has had a great game so far. Ball all the way to the corner, number 22. Get that out to number 25. 25 up top. Gets that one stolen by Golker. Golker can't get the fast break points, but he'll get it to Van Beek. Van Beek now with the ball in his left hand into the paint, up and around. Good for Van Beek. It's a great look for Van Beek. Number 2 with it. Into the corner for number 22. That's good for 3. 68-50 is your score now. Here is Golker. He'll pass it to Van Beek. Van Beek to Golker. Golker to Heiser. Heiser to McLaughlin in the corner. McLaughlin, nice pass to Heiser. Heiser lays that one in for 2. 20-point game, 70-50 now. Here comes number 25. 25 to number 2. Number 2 laid off to number 25. And a foul going to be called against Van Beek. And we're going to have a couple subs coming in. McLaughlin and Van Beek coming out. D. Young and Eli Van Essen coming in. Number 11 with the ball, it goes into the paint, elevates shot, good for number 11. Here comes the defenders. Cole Heiser will pass it into Van Essen. Van Essen back out to Heiser. Heiser inside to DeYoung. DeYoung gets that ball poked away, but right to Golker. Golker up top to Heiser. Heiser into the paint, puts it off the glass. That falls for the defender. 72-52 is your score. Number 11 now with the basketball going the other way for the Lancers. Crosses into the front court, hands it off to number 5. Number 5 passes number 2. Number 2 passes number 11, guarded by Van Essen. Number 11 lays it off for number 34. Moving 3, no good. Here is Heiser passing it quickly to Golker. Golker now into the paint, avoids the charge. Passes it to Bohr, who tried to get a left-handed hook onto that one, but can't get it to fall. So that'll be a ball going the other way for the Lancers, and that ball misses badly for the 3. Here comes DeYoung. DeYoung with the ball, lays it off for Heiser. Heiser thought about shooting, no, dribbles with the left hand into the paint, finish with the left hand, good for Heiser. Here comes number 34 the other way, pass it to number 11, who takes his time coming up the court. Defenders leading 74-52, just 10.5 minutes remaining in the game. Spencer Mackey checking in at the scorer's table. That 3 good by number 34. Number 5 now, or I know his name, that's Wyatt Golker. Wyatt Golker passes it to Heiser, who will get it right back. Gets that one to DeYoung. DeYoung to Bohr for three. Good. There's Bohr for three. Timeout called by Luke Swedberg for the defenders. The score 77-55, 10:06 remaining in the second half. This timeout sponsored by Casey's Bakery, caseysbakery.com, where you can go to get all your bakery needs. We'll be right back after this.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And today's broadcast sponsored by Ployne Publishing. Quality printing from design to delivery.
We're back after that short timeout. Looks like our cameramen shooting each other over here. 10:06 remaining in the second half. 77-55 is your score. Defenders on top after very high intensity play in the last couple minutes. Here is number 11 for the Lancers. He crosses into the front court, and he'll lay it off for number 34. 34 guarded closely by Golker. He'll pass out to an 11. He passes it to 12. Number 12 for three. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Golker. Golker going the other way now, passes out to Heiser. Heiser, ball in the right hand, passes it to Golker. Golker into the corner for Van Essen. Van Essen out into the corner for DeYoung. He was out of bounds. Out of bounds off the fenders, so it'll be Lancer ball. And it'll be number 34 inbounding it. Number 34 passes it to number 11. To number 34. 34 handed off to number 12. Number 12 into the paint. Nope. Steps back. Now he's into the paint. He'll finish at the rim. No. Great block by DeYoung. Here comes Heiser the other way to Van Essen. Van Essen into the paint. Pass out to the corner. Here comes Mackey. Mackey into the baseline. Nope. There is Golker into the paint again. Nope. Out to Heiser. Heiser for three. That one falls. Defenders another three. 80-55 is your score. Defenders have found their touch, and number 12 trying to slow things down a little bit. Here comes number 2, now number 11. Number 11 will take the screen off of number 2. He goes to the elbow, passes out to number 5. Number 5 drives left, hands it off to number 34, who tries to take the 3. No, he doesn't. He cuts. And a nice reverse layup by number 2 will bring the score 80-57. Here is Golker passing in the middle, DeYoung. DeYoung with the ball at the elbow. He fakes the pass, tries to go out, fouled. That foul called on number 11. And Willem DeYoung will shoot free throws. First free throw from DeYoung. Falls. Knocks that one down. And number 3 will take out number 5 for the Lancers. And will we have another sub? No, we will not. It looks like that's number 34, Braden Zimmerman, possibly coming in for the defenders as well. Second free throw from the defenders falls. That's DeYoung that made that one. Here comes Zimmerman taking out Heiser. Number 11 will take the ball into the front court. Ball in his left hand. Jump stop, passes out to number 2 up top, back to 11 on the left side, takes into the paint. That one's going to fall off the rim. No good. Here comes the defenders. Van Essen out to Golker. Golker keeps that one, loses it for a minute, gets it out to Van Essen. Van Essen back out to Golker. Golker straight to the shot, but a charge is going to be called. Offensive foul on the defenders will turn the ball over, and we're going to have 3 subs coming in. Number 24, number 25, and number 22 coming in for 12, 11, and 2. Here's a look at that reverse layup from the Lancers. Great shot on the baseline there. And here is Number 25 will pass it out to number 22. He hands it off to number 3, who passes number 25 up top. Number 25 jabs left, goes right, passes number 22 for 3. No good. And that ball bounces around a little bit. That ball trying to get right back into the mixer, into the paint, but no, get out to the corner. That 3 is good for number 25. Here is Golker. Golker passes it to Van Essen. Van Essen to DeYoung. DeYoung takes the 3. No good off the front rim. Here comes number 3 the other way. Number 24 for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Spencer Mackey. Mackey, and he will get fouled. Defenders in the bonus already, 7:37 remaining in the second half. So it'll be Mackey shooting free throws. His first free throw. Doesn't fall, won't get another one. Number 34 rebounds that one, passes it out quickly to number 25 down the right side. Number 25 at the three-point line, hands it off to number 34. 34 for 3, that one falls. Timeout called by the Lancers. Score 82-63, 7:27 remaining. Just like always, this timeout sponsored by Casey's Bakery. Go to caseysbakery.com for any of your bakery needs. We'll be right back after this.
Hey there, my name's Eli Tinsky, and I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. One of my favorite things about being in the Dordt Media Network is you get to learn about cinematography while also getting to watch and learn more about your favorite sports. Shout out to my friends and family back home, and thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jonah Hoffmeyer from Paulina, Iowa. Something I like about the Dordt Media Network is all the equipment that we get to learn each year. I'd like to give a shout out to my family in Paulina and my sister in Orange City. Thank you for watching the Dordt Media Network.
We're back after that short timeout in a game where the defenders are leading 82-63 over the Mount Marty Lancers. There's 7:27 remaining in the game. On the court, we have number 3, Spencer Mackey, number 15, Eli Van Essen, number 1, Willem DeYoung, number 34, Braden Zimmerman, and number 5, Wyatt Golker for the defenders. Here come the defenders into the front court. This is Van Essen. Van Essen out to DeYoung. DeYoung, ball in his right hand. He passes it to Golker. Golker fakes the pass to the corner. And here comes Mackey. Mackey in the corner for 3. Good for Mackey. 85-63 is your score. 7 minutes remaining now. Here comes 25 the other way. 25 with the ball in his left hand. Crosses over to the right, takes a screen from number 34. Passes out to number 24. 24 with the ball in his left hand. It gets into the paint. Passes number 34. 34 out to number 22. 22. And we'll get called for a travel. And a bunch of subs coming in now for the defenders. Number 4, Xavier Van Beek. Number 11, Ben Loveroot. Number 35, Caden McLaughlin. Number 43, Ty Van Essen. And number 0, Tyson Bohr. All in. 5 new starters for the defenders as Van Beek will get the ball. Looks like the Lancers in more of a zone now. And the defenders will just pass around a little bit. Here is Bohr, who gets it out to Van Beek. Van Beek to McLaughlin. McLaughlin for 3. Good for McLaughlin. 88-63 is your score. The zone not working out too well so far for the Lancers. Number 25 will hand it off to number 3. Loveroot with the defense. Passes number 34. Wants a screen, he'll shoot. He does, bangs it in. Number 34 has been money from beyond the arc tonight, and that's about all. Well, I act like 66 isn't a decent amount to score, but they haven't been able to stop the defenders scoring. 88-66 is your score. And here is Van Beek passing out to Loveroot. Loveroot to Van Essen. Van Essen will get fouled by number 34. That is his 4th of the game. So he is in foul trouble with just under 6 minutes remaining. And here is Van Essen to shoot free throws. Van Essen, first free throw, no good. Number 25 will take the ball down the left side, guarded by Van Beek. He crosses over to the right, back to the left, crosses up top to number 24. 24 pump fake, back out to 25. 25 now. Ball beyond the arc, guarded by Bohr. He's looking to pass number 22. Drives into the lane, gonna get fouled by Bohr. And number 22 will shoot free throws. That foul being Boer's first of the game. First free throw falls for number 22. And number 22, second free throw, no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin. McLaughlin, outlet pass to Van Beek. Van Beek dribbling with the left hand into the middle. Nice crossover, gets into the front court. Good defense by number 25, no foul. Gets that one to Boer, who gets it to Van Essen to Loveroot. Loveroot into the paint, under the basket, and a foul called on the ground. Well, it'll be shooting anyway. They're in the bonus. And here's a look at the three from Caden. McLaughlin, freshman out of Stanwood, Washington, and Loveroot converts his first free throw. And they extend their lead. Second free throw, no good, rebounded. Not quite rebounded, that one's gonna go out of bounds off of Van Essen. So score 89-67. And number 25 will take the ball for the Lancers. Number 25 out to number 34. He can shoot, we know that. And he's looking for a pass, lost his dribble. Here comes McLaughlin. McLaughlin has a chance, tries to Euro. He's gonna get called on a foul. McLaughlin will shoot two now. It's number 22's fourth foul of the game. And McLaughlin's first free throw will not fall. Second free throw from McLaughlin. That one will now fall. Stayed on the rim for a while, but it falls. 90-67 is your score. And the handoff to number 34. Number 34, all he needs is a little bit of space, but he passes cross court to number 25, doesn't fall. They get their rebound. Number 25 gets the ball again for three. Off the back rim, no good. Here comes Loveroot. Loveroot, long pass to McLaughlin. McLaughlin takes the dunk, and he's going to post her. No, he doesn't. He wanted it bad, but no foul, no bucket. Here comes number 25 the other way. And he'll lay it off to number 24. Number 24 drives a little bit. McLaughlin gets a hand to that one, knocks it out of bounds. Lancer ball rather. Here comes number 4, and Landon Morrow also coming in for the defenders. First time we've seen him today. Comes in for Xavier Van Beek. Defenders set up in their defense. Number 4 passes it out to number 22, guarded by McLaughlin. Passes out number 34. 34 can shoot. He shoots it again. Nope, that one misses. That's about, I feel like that's the only thing he's missed today. That one goes out of bounds, defender ball. And number 20 is going to come in for number 22, along with number 20, Bennett Cromendike, going to come in for Ty Van Essen. Ty Van Essen has had a great game. Gets a little bit of an applause from the defender crowd, as he will probably sit the rest of this one out. Under 5 minutes remaining with a healthy lead of 90-67. Here comes Boer. Lays it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Loveroot. Loveroot to Morrow. Morrow to McLaughlin. McLaughlin down to the baseline. He goes up. No good. Gets fouled. He'll shoot two. McLaughlin to the line. And that is number 34's 5th foul of the game. So he has fouled out, and there goes a big chunk of the Mount Marty Lancer offense, as he will have to sit the rest of the 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this game. In his spot, number 10 coming in, and McLaughlin will take the free throws. First one good for McLaughlin. And McLaughlin will take the second one. Second one falls, 2 for 2 in that trip for the defenders. And McLaughlin will get a break. In comes number 34, Braden Zimmerman. Number 3 with the ball, pass it inside. Number 10 on down to the block, passes back out to number 3. Number 3 with the ball, guarded by Loveroot, pass up number 25. 25 for 3. Closing out was Morrow, not good enough. That shot will fall 92-70. Here comes Bohr. He passes it out to Loverud. Loverud to Bohr. Bohr to Loverud. Loverud hands it off to Morrow. Morrow with the left hand passes it out to Kromendijk. Kromendijk fading away, falls. 94-70 now, 3:30 remaining. And the Lancers come the other way. Here comes number 25. 25 out to 20. Number 3 now with the ball. Passes out to 25. 25 thinks about shooting. Nope, crossover to the right. Comes back to the left. Passes number 3. Number 3 into the paint. Plays off the glass. Good. Defenders the other way now. Here comes Loverud to Morrow. Morrow, nice move around them. He goes up for the layup. That's going to go off the glass and falls. 96-72. Defenders looking to break triple digits here with 3 minutes remaining. As number 25 will bounce past to number 20. Number 20 passes out to number 3. Number 3 goes the other way to number 4. Number 4 to 25, and 25 will take the shot. That's a 3. That one falls. That one's good. 75-96, or 96-75 rather. And here comes Loverud. Loverud to Morrow. Morrow will pass it to Loverud, and Loverud now inside to Kromendijk. Kromendijk backing his defender down, fades away, hook shot, no good, off the glass. Mount Marty with the board. Number 4 with the ball down the right side. He's guarded by Bohr. Picks up his dribble, and he'll pass it to number 10. Number 10 takes the ball down the left side, or right side, into the paint. Nope. Good defense put by Zimmerman, and that ball out to the corner, now out to 3. For 3, good. Timeout called by the Lancers, or we're just going to get subs. Looks like we're just going to get some subs coming in. So not a timeout, but rather just to get the subs in. So on the court we have number 20, number 4, number 10, number 32, number 3 for the Lancers. And on the court for the defenders, number 34, Braden Zimmerman, number 2, Landon Morrow, number 15, Eli Van Essen, number 22, EJ Fransman, and number 50, Willem Kim. Turnover there. Lancers take over with under 2 minutes remaining. Number 20 will take the 3, in and out, rebounded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman going the other way. He'll pass it out to Van Essen. Van Essen tries to get the nutmeg pass, doesn't get it, gets to Morrow, and Morrow will get it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to finish with the left hand. Nope, bounce pass out to Kim. Number 4 will take the ball, pass out to 3. 3 will get past Morrow, and we'll put that one down. 16-point game now, 96-80. And here comes Morrow. Morrow will pass it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman out back to Morrow, who will take the screen. The 3, no good, in and out. Foul called on the defenders. And they will be shooting, and it looks like another sub coming in. That's number 25, Babetha Bissong, comes in for EJ Fransman. Number 4 will shoot free throws. 1-on-1 opportunity here. Make one, you get the second one. Miss it. Live ball. First one in. Second free throw for number 4. That one falls. Here is Van Essen. Van Essen. Van Essen will get to Kim. Kim bounce pass to Bissong. Bissong puts that one in, and he's going to get an and one opportunity here. First time he touches the ball. Draws a foul and finishes through contact with under a minute to play. Bissong. Free throws. No good. And the Lancers heading the other way. Here comes number 4. Passes number 20. We're under a minute here in Sioux Center. And this has just been a blowout. And Bissong gets the rebound. Here comes Morrow. Morrow Morrow, nice bounce pass to Van Essen. Van Essen floater. That one falls. 100 points for the defenders. They hit the century mark. 182 is the score so far. 30 seconds to play. Number 32, pump fakes. Goes up. Morrow gets that one. Morrow dribbles around, still gets the ball. They'll pass that one to Van Essen. Van Essen to Bissong. Bissong off the glass. No good. To Kim. Kim scores that one. 14.7 left in the game. It's all but official here in Sioux Center. And the Lancers will just watch this one go out, I assume. And they will. So the final score will be 102 to 82. Massive win for the defenders here in Sioux Center. So, like I said, they struggled early on, but they were able to get right back on track, able to score 102 total in the game, which is always an accomplishment, always should be enough to win. Thanks for joining us here on the Dordt Media Network. We'll see you next time.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
Some people say life is just a series of events, a long line of happy accidents, just falling into place. But we see it a little differently here at Dordt. We work hard to bring out the best in you. We push you to strive for the bright future God has planned for you. Now is the time to bring your passion to life here at Dordt. Be part of something special